Welcome. Well, I'm here today to talk to you about the two S's in mold remediation. What are the two S's? Well, I'm going to show you a concept here which is about speed and safety. The fastest and safest way. That's what I'm talking about. People always try to find the cheapest way, but then it costs them way more time and labour, so it's longer and have to redo stuff that doesn't work. So let's talk about the two S's. So we put together some products here. So step one, obviously, if I'm going to be doing a condition 2 mold, which is mold spores that are settled spores from a condition 3, which is, hey, there's gyprock, pine frame, it's been cut out. I have to clean the, now I've removed the gyprock and now I've got to clean the actual frame. So let's say I've got a condition 3 and I've got a condition 2. So what we've got to talk about is speed and safety. That's all I think about when I think about mold. Fastest, safest. So I'm going to go in with a strong HEPA vacuum. Now we have at Restore Solutions, we have great HEPA vacuums from Husqvarna. So after I give it a thorough HEPA vacuum, after, everything's been removed, I've got my containment, I've got my air cleaners. It's not a mold cleaning course, but I'm just doing about the cleaning process here. So after I do the HEPA vacuum and I've got a frame, then what I'm going to do is use one of my Gloria foamers. I have lots of range of foamers from 1 litre, 3 litres, 5 litres, depending on the size of the job. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to foam my Protox High Sand, stabilised chlorine dioxide product on there. Now, technically, I do not need any PPE for this product whatsoever. It's very, very safe. What I need PPE for is for the mold. So I might be having a suit. I might have a respirator. I've got my booties. I've got my gloves, so forth. So I'm wearing my PPE to protect myself from the mold, right? Usually on a condition 2, I might only have a P2. Okay, but if it's condition 3 mold, certainly I'm going to be suiting up with a full face respirator. After I foam the product on, when you foam a product on, especially on a timber, it just has more dwell time on top. Then once you've foamed it on, we've developed this awesome sprayer. It's got a telescopic handle. You can make it go up as high as you want, and it's got a head here that you can change to actually go straight up to the ceiling and lock it in, or I can angle it to where I want to angle it if I'm going to be doing wall cavities, right? Once I do that, I can turn him on, and it's got a dual cylindrical brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrub up and down my frames. Because Protox High Sand is a slight alkaline product, it's got cleaning surfactants in there that physically remove the mold off the product. People want to say, I want to use caustic products like peroxide, or they want to use quaternonium chloride, which is much more time spent to do the job afterwards, because this process is a free rinsing process. So once I apply it, I foam it on, and I give it a good scrub. Then I'm going to use a normal pump-up sprayer, and then 1 litre, 5 litres, we have 8 litres with Gloria, and I'm going to spray to rinse it. Once I do that, the job is done. Okay, I can mop up any excess water. The job is done. It turns to table salt and water. It oxidizes over the next 24 hours and makes it look fantastic. Now, it can actually clean some of the area where you look at, there's a bit of stain from mold. Now, we do have some stain removal products that we have. We have our HP18 with our Turbo Booster, which is a peroxide-based product, which I try to limit. So do not do stain removal unless you have to 24 hours later come back and inspect and go, wow, 99% of it's good, except there's a little area here that's still got a bit of a staining. And then you can apply that to remove the staining. But there's no mold there, it's just a visual stain. So that there. So then we have encapsulation products to encapsulate areas where you cannot physically clean, and we have protection products where you haven't fixed the moisture problem, where it's going to come back. So that is all that's in the cleaning process. Now, when it's a condition 2 mold, might be surface mold on gyprock, we may not foam it on, and I don't want to spray because you can get cleaning runs, okay? But what I would tend to do is my duo mop. Duo Mop is a great Duo Mop. It's got a rotating ball head that when you apply it on, I can do ceilings and walls. It's very easy to use with flat microfiber. What I would do is have a long little bucket, dip it in, apply the product. I might scrub it with a soft brush on there and then apply the actual Duo Mop, or they have scrubbing pads as well afterwards. So very non-mess, very safe product. We have fantastic microfiber cloths. You know, we have white and yellow, we have green, we have different grades, different levels of microfiber. We have great disposable microfiber that just rolls off on the sheet. Very strong microfiber there that we can wipe up any round door frames or anything like that where the Duo Mop can't get to. So have a look at our range of the 2S's with Mould. People always don't look at, oh, I can buy a product cheaper. Oh, can you? Okay. How much time does it take you? Oh, so if you add up the labor content of the job, your labor up here, you've got much more. Most of the other products you will have to use, you'll have to apply, agitate, wipe to try to remove the dead mold, right? With that process. Then you have to, some of the products you have to rinse and then vacuum at the end to remove the dead mold. Where this particular process, you don't need to do that. It's very quick, very safe. So check out our website, Restore Solutions, for more information about how we remove mold. Remember, the 2S's, that's the key for mold removal. Thanks for watching.